Today we're checking out some more Star Trek Deep Space Nine, Season 2.
Just the honor of owning a small piece of the man that took a computer chip and turned it into the modular holosuite industry
What is he trying to sell?
that brought holographic entertainment to the most remote parts of the quadrant.
Oh, it was always on him.
As I was about to tell my good friend here, a mere 3 strips of latinum.
3 strips.
The loss at that price.
Yeah, right.
Okay, for you, 2 strips.
Odo, squash that deal.
That's a fair price for plague.
I suppose you're interested.
Humanoid death rituals are an interest of mine.
Really?
Of chopping up their loved ones and selling them. I find that irresistible.
Yeah, right. What, is he serious? Does he really want to buy it?
You're serious?
Have you ever known me not to be?
I don't know, he's not. He doesn't have much humor. Weird.
Isn't there some sort of letter of authenticity?
The Ferengi seal of dismemberment is right here.
Seal of dismemberment.
Still alive?
Still alive.
Plague?
Told him about your little scheme. He was quite amused.
Oh my god. Swindler. Yeah, right. Is he lying or did he really get swindled?
Dr. Mora,
It's been too long, but you're looking well. Coming along nicely.
Dr. Mora. Who is this?
Nice and hot.
Thank you.
Does Odo like
So,
him or not?
you two seem to be old friends.
Yeah.
signed to me after I was found.
I was personally responsible for his development during his formative years.
Oh, it's an Odo episode.
Absolutely. As a matter of fact, when you came in, he was just beginning a fraud investigation.
Quark!
Again at Odo's dad. I mean, that's not his actual dad, but his dad figure.
Still having trouble with social integration.
I integrate as much as I want to.
Yeah, he doesn't integrate that much. Bit of a loner. Well, likes to be with his bucket.
You were unhappy in the lab. I can't blame you for that. But the work, Odo.
Wasn't he like an experiment though? Like people looking at him all the time?
That part of it is true.
Good. Because I came here counting on that.
What, he wants him back? Odo is always a little standoffish, but I feel like it's warranted with this guy. Like, what's the trust level there?
Hey, hold on.
I'm late.
For what?
For Nog.
Your homework.
It's done.
Of course.
You can't learn to appreciate Klingon opera by cramming for the exam the night before.
What am I ever going to use Klingon opera for?
Along the way that you want to be a musician, or you may find yourself among some Klingons in a job. It helps you understand their culture.
When was the last time you listened to Klingon opera?
Yeah, I can't imagine it's very good.
Nog has the same test. Why don't you invite him over and you can listen to the Klingon opera together?
Oh, perfect. I love any and all scenes of the two of them.
Commander, I'd like to request the use of a runabout.
Of course. For what?
Is he going with them?
It picked up some very unique and familiar DNA pattern.
Familiar. So you're like his.
He may have discovered the origin of my people,
Oh.
of me.
Oh, yeah, give him a runabout. Go. We gotta go.
Nobody knew who or indeed what it was we were dealing with. A shapeless, viscous mass of fluid.
Oh, yeah, he was just fluid.
That was our Odo in the beginning.
When did you realize you were dealing with a sentient life form?
Yeah, how could they tell?
The scene isn't really an appropriate description. He had no eyes.
I was just trying to describe it in simple.
And look at him now.
I knew I had to find some way to communicate with them, so I transformed myself
It
into...
was...
Into what?
One morning I walked in and Odo was gone. The beaker was empty, but next to it was an identical beaker.
He transformed into it?
It was amazing. It hasn't been the same since you've gone, Odo.
I never really thought about how he got started.
Initiating scans.
There's a lot of seismic activity down there, possibly volcanic in origin. Moving into synchronous orbit.
It says they're shape-shifting. You never know what you're looking for. They might not find like piles of goo. They might have shifted into something else. Structures. Weird. Did Odo's race make these? Odo's people? Odo's something?
Our computer's back on the station might be able to decipher the inscriptions.
Where is
Take
Dr. Will?
it.
Dr. Will!
Well, I feel like you shouldn't just take like old ruins.
I think I may have found what we're looking for.
Is it goo?
But vegetative and very much alive.
It's moving.
Odo Jr., perhaps.
Odo Jr.
Computer, begin transport.
They're just gonna take it? That'd be like coming to Earth and then just like taking a pyramid. Maybe they weren't supposed to take it. I wouldn't have.
Computer, realign transporter, lock onto her comm badges. Stand by.
Or bring back that obelisk thing. Uh-oh. He's not coughing. Only they are. Well, that was freaking close. Jeez.
I understand there are some organic specimens from that planet. Maybe there's something there to help you figure this out.
Does he think of him kind of as a father figure a little bit?
Molecule appears to have quite an unstable structure. That might mean the effect is temporary.
He seemed worried about him. Is he upset?
I appreciate your thoughts, Commander, but Dr. Mora is not my father.
No, but that doesn't mean you don't care about him.
Somehow it goes through a metamorphosis every time it reproduces, and it reproduces like crazy.
Can Odo, like, communicate with it?
I wish Dax were here to take a look at it. How's she doing?
Dr. Bashir thinks she'll be fine.
Yeah, what about this thing? That's when everything started going haywire.
Any idea what it is?
I'm hoping it's a key, Mr. O'Brien. A key to my past.
Me too. It's got like hieroglyphics or something on it. I really just feel like they shouldn't have removed it. Got him out of bed. He's wearing his jammies. It broke out. Oh. That's not good. Commercial break. I mean, we don't know that it is going to do anything bad, but we don't know that it won't.
Any signs of a break-in?
Not that we could find. The security seal on the lab was still in place when we got here.
I just assumed it broke out.
When the room was locked, it's gone. That's all I know for now.
Constable, get a level 3 security scan.
It could be anything. It could be in that room, just transformed.
I'm picking up slight trace elements near the ventilation intake duct. It looks as though our life form may have taken
Went
this
into the
way
vents.
out.
Into the vents.
Odo, Dr. Mora is awake and would like to speak with you.
As soon as she walked in, I was suspicious that maybe she's the life form thing. Maybe it transformed into her. I'm not sure. Something's not quite right here.
Everything is under control.
I know more about shapeshifters than anyone in this sector.
Anyone except me.
Except for him, yeah.
Not unless you consider wanton destruction of the lab an indication of intelligence.
It might be.
Right.
I feel responsible.
I'm sure Dr. Bashir is doing everything possible.
He does care about him. In the vents.
The security camera stopped operating at 0300 hours 5 minutes, right when the alarm sounded.
Perfect.
Maybe this thermal deviation was a result of...
I feel like he's gonna come across like Dax's body and then be like, oh.
We've got your position. Nothing else is showing up anywhere near you.
Well, I definitely hear something ahead.
Maybe not.
It almost sounds like... I can't describe it.
Creaking, crawling.
I'll come home tonight, she'll ask me how my day was, and I'd say, fine, honey, how was yours?
I crawled around the vents.
Structural breach.
O'Brien, report.
What? It was getting creepy there for a second. What is this?
I think I found our missing life form.
Goo.
Except it isn't a life form anymore, it's dead.
How can you tell? I mean, I guess that doesn't look good. That really freaked me out. I don't know why. Crawling around in the vents, I thought something might pop out.
Sleep tight, Jillian.
She actually gets some kind of perverse pleasure out of it. One of these days, I'm going to stop chasing her.
Really? That's an interesting little moment. They don't really ever do that. One of these days, he's gonna stop chasing her, and then we'll see. Uh-oh. Freaky. Okay, I gotta chill. I don't like that. Dude, look behind you. What is it? Oh, it's like alien vibes. Laser. Nefarious goo, it always is.
Emergency. Intruder alert.
Commercial break. So some goo is dead and some is alive. Well, they did say it could replicate very fast.
I don't even know if I injured it at all. I just hit it once with the laser scalpel on the arm, the leg, or the tentacle.
Yeah, kind of tentacle-like.
Cisco to Ops.
Go ahead.
Restrict all non-essential personnel to their quarters and go to Red Alert, Major.
Red alert.
Until we can, I suggest we close down the promenade.
I'll give the order, Constable.
Yeah, I mean, we do have a nefarious goo floating around in the vents.
Display?
Yes, you were very careful, attentive.
I was just doing my job.
He's like in awe of him.
I'm very proud of you, Odo. Do you know that?
I think that means a lot to him.
Anything?
The computer's having trouble breaking down the DNA chains.
What about this pillar?
Yeah, what about the pillar?
Wasn't that pillar over here before?
It was in my way. I had it moved.
Is that true? Something's not right here. That pillar is key here.
Do you know Odo well, Lieutenant?
Not as well as I'd like to. He keeps to himself a lot.
I'm not surprised.
Mm-hmm.
He wanted to leave and we still had so much work left to do. But I see him now and I wonder if he wasn't right to go after all.
Of course he was.
Some metachromic similarities.
Yes, on a most basic level. At best, they could be distant.
So it's not the same?
I can run an analysis and see if it matches up with any other life form in the computer.
Do it.
How long would that take?
2-3 hours, maybe.
Make it so.
It looks like he'll be fine.
That's a relief.
You don't seem relieved.
You can tell that.
Of course. He's learned a lot.
But there is so much about you we still don't understand.
What are you getting at, Doctor?
Yeah, what are you getting at?
Dax is running an analysis of it now. She'll identify it in a couple of hours, but I already know what it is.
He does. It's him?
The organic sample. It's from you, Odo.
It's from him? We gotta chill. It's from him or the same as him?
The attack in the infirmary occurred at 1935, roughly.
I was in my pail during both attacks.
He was in his pail.
I think, Odo, that you've been placed in the ironic position of having to track down yourself.
What? But how?
In incidents.
Any unsolved crimes in the book?
There are always unsolved crimes.
Are they all him?
The gas. Maybe it was the gas on the planet. It affected all of you. It must have done something to me.
Or the artifact?
Except that you have turned into some kind of uncontrolled thing that tried to kill him, really, Odo.
Is this true or is he just messing with him? Is he manipulating him so he'll leave with him? You better come with me instead. I feel like he's manipulating him. I'm not sure that it's true.
I gave you more than anyone else in my life. You were my life.
It's getting all sweaty.
Put yourself in their hands. You always had to learn your lesson the hard way, didn't you?
What's he doing to him? Yeah, I think he's just trying to get him to go back.
We'll solve it together just like we used to.
Oh. Melting. What?
I have a power failure in security, Commander.
Cisco to Odo. Cisco to Odo.
He's melting right now.
There's no one down here, Major.
And there's no sign of Odo.
No, sir.
I can help you with that, Major. The third happened just a couple of minutes ago when we got into a heated discussion in security.
And then he melted.
I think that even the constable himself would arrive at the same conclusions given the evidence.
Maybe.
The power shutdown is complete, Commander. Odo, or whatever it is in there, stop moving for the moment.
But what?
Station security teams along the perimeter.
How are we going to get him to come out of the conduits?
Bait him.
There's only one way
Him.
that you're going to attract that creature into your trap. It's me.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
There are 17 others he might choose. We're not stationing officers near any of them. We don't want to scare him away.
But is it partly Odo?
If maximum stun doesn't bring him down immediately, we set phasers to kill him.
Commander.
I know, Major.
Wow. Well, let's hope maximum stun works.
Mr. O'Brien, we're ready.
Releasing the conduit seal.
Dr. Mora, did you hear that?
Ready and waiting.
Can't believe we're setting a trap for Odo here. Yeah. Freaky. Maximum stun. What? I feel like now is the time to stun.
I've done it to you again, haven't I, Odo? Taking you prisoner.
What the frig?
Mr. O'Brien, drop the force field.
Oh, is he okay?
We have a lot to talk about.
Yeah, what?
I'm not going to try and explain what happened to you, Odo, because I haven't got the vaguest idea.
Okay, alright. I don't know. I don't understand what happened to him, but it helps that Bashir also doesn't know.
It's hard for a doctor to go wrong with that one. Otherwise, there's not much more I can do for you.
Thank you, Doctor.
But he's fine.
I'm going home.
Dr. Mora, I want to be sure you understand. I had no idea.
I guess it wasn't that giant artifact.
I would like, in a very small way, to be part of your life again. Your life here.
Yes, not as an experiment.
From time to time, we could talk about things that mattered to you, to us.
That's nice.
I'd like that.
Aw. That's nice. That's like one of the only connections I've seen him make. The end. Well, that's pretty wild. Okay, that was season 2, episode 12, and we got a little bit more of Odo's backstory. At least we met sort of his father-ish figure, and saw him kind of connect with him. Even, I was kind of thinking to myself, it kind of is like their father and son. They even kind of almost look alike. And now I'm wondering if Odo did he model himself, his human form, after his father figure, I wonder? Maybe, they did kind of look alike. But yeah, I wasn't sure how these two stories were gonna come together. We were kind of like hunting this gooey, monstery thing in the vent, and then Odo with his dad on the other side, and then it turns out actually it was Odo. And maybe even, showed us a little bit of how I don't think that Odo, he doesn't really know. He doesn't know himself. He doesn't know his own history, and just kind of put a pin in that even more of like, he just doesn't understand fully himself yet, I don't think. You know what I don't like though was that nothing happened with that artifact they brought onto the ship, and there was like hieroglyphics on it and they couldn't figure it out, and I'm very curious to see if anything ever happens with that going forward. I hope they figure it out, and they said it had clues to his origin. They just kind of took this artifact off the planet, which I thought would end up meaning something. I thought it was a bad idea, but it actually ended up seeming like it's not going to mean anything. So that's kind of strange, and I feel like they sort of left me hanging on the artifact there. Unless it comes back later, we will see. I hope so. I would like to know what the deal is with that artifact. But yeah, I'm always happy to learn a little bit more about Odo. I guess I knew that he had been brought up in a lab and sort of treated as an experiment, but I hadn't thought of when they first found him. For some reason, I knew that he took the form of humans, but that he's actually goo. I know all this stuff, but it's hard to put it all together for me sometimes, and I hadn't pictured them finding him as the goo, and that's how they found him. He wasn't in a human form, obviously. Clearly that's what happened, but I just hadn't thought about it. And then so he had to kind of communicate with them in a way to show them that he's actually a sentient being, so he turned into a beaker. I just hadn't thought anything about that sort of origin. For some reason I thought maybe they, created him in the lab. I wasn't sure that they had found him. Yeah, it was just interesting to think about. They found him, he was the goo, that's his natural state. I get so used to seeing him as Odo that I think of that as his normal state, but it's really not. I feel like I need to get that in my head that he's a shapeshifter, his natural form is not Odo. I need to remember that. I'm very curious to see more Odo episodes going forward. I'm so curious. I want to know more. I hope they delve deeper into his character and his origins. I hope he finds others like him. Although they're not going to be in human form is the thing though. He might find other goo, but he's not going to find other goo that has transformed into humans. Maybe, probably is what I'm thinking. It's gonna be tricky to find someone like him that you can connect with in a way that I, the audience, can recognize. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm very curious to see how they handle his character going forward. It's very interesting. Very interesting. I would look forward to that. No spoilers on what's gonna happen with Odo. I'm loving the ride. I'm curious. It's very mysterious. Huge mystery. So looking forward to learning more. Maybe that artifact will come back. We will see. And next week we are gonna check out 2 TNGs. There's gonna be no DS9, double DS9 this week, double TNG next week. After that, it's going to be 1 and 1 all the way to the end of TNG. So that's what's happening with that. If you're watching an air date order with us, just be aware of that. I'm looking forward to it as always. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I had a great time. I hope you had a great time too. And I will see you next time. Bye guys.